And we're back. Just like that, just with a push of a button. It's back on day 3, episode 4. Still talking with Spooderman. Spooderman, welcome to the video. Again. We're discussing computers and how we're going to be setting up a GoFundMe page for Spooderman to get a decent playable CB or CB? PC. It won't be set up by me because I can't currently talk, so be like a GoFundMe. Justice for Spooder. So I'm basically, all I'm doing is I'm trying to find a spider so that I can go fishing so that I can eat. But it's not looking that good. I got a proper cheap PC. It's got 2 gigabytes of RAM and a 12 what? A 12 quad core? Or I don't understand what that is. And a GT 710. Well, I'll tell you right now, what's killing you is the 2 gigabytes of RAM. An i2? What is an i2? Never mind. Maybe I don't want to know. The 2 gigabytes of RAM is really hurting you. Exactly what is that? Your GPU is obviously on the older side. If you could find a 750 Ti, those are actually for money wise, they are a really great GPU. I had a couple of those actually, and they were workhorses. They weren't that expensive. They weren't that expensive at the time. Of course, that was before bit mining all came a thing. So I don't know if they jacked those prices up now too. But you could get, I think I got one of them for 110. Whew. And they played anything. So you were gonna get a 1050 Ti. How much are those running for now? I saw that a 1080 was going for a lot. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say the amount because it's ridiculous. The amount that these things are going for. Oh, for the crypto mining crap. Which I crypto mined a little bit, but you need so many in order to offset the electricity cost to make money, because it takes so long to make any money that I just said F it and gave up. I stopped doing it. 160 euros. So, alright, it's not awful. I don't know why I did that. What I was thinking. I was thinking, you know, that's going to make it perfect. And I completely forgot the best way for water. Anyway. I heard that in 1.13 they're changing the way that water works, and it's going to be much more beneficial, or much more realistic, or much more something or other. I don't know. Christ. There we go. Good enough. Plays new games well, so that's all that matters. You know, you don't need a Titan X, you know, to play every game. I was looking at the price of those, and holy Jesus, get a Titan X for like $2,000. Like, nah, nah, I'm good, fam. I can buy a new computer for that. Top of the line, don't you know? Computer for $2,000. All right, so we got enough food there. We need to. Do I have any dirt? I don't. Let me make a shovel. I'm gonna make an iron shovel. Why? Because I can. We'll do an iron shovel and grab some dirt. And then we need to, I want to make a building around it with a glass, so it's like a greenhouse effect. That's my goal. That's kind of what I'm aiming for anyway. All right, that's good. Choop. Possible overkill for a greenhouse or a flower. What am I supposed to do? A flower shop? Whatever. Hooks Flower Emporium. If you can't get them here, I need a slogan. I need a cool slogan. Say you're sorry with Hooks Flowers. If you can't find them here, you better just move out. That's so rude, though. Because that's straight up assuming that the husband screwed up. And maybe it's not always the husband's fault. You never know. I mean, just because it is in my history doesn't mean that it isn't everybody else's. Boom, boom, boom. One thing that I have not gone on lately is, oh Jesus, I don't need that much. I haven't gone on any like Hypixel or anything lately. So I don't know if they got any cool games going on now or. I used to go on Hypixel constantly. Kemet! 9 months in a row. So high, can't come down. What? Can I accidentally jump on that? No, I didn't. Whatever. I don't remember what I put my title as, so if that's a reference to my title, I apologize. I don't know what I said. My stream title is toxic? My stream title shouldn't be toxic. I just thought I'd change that. Madam Robster? What's up, Rob? You guys are all like here and I'm like playing Minecraft. I decided to get into April's challenge, and I figured about the only way I was going to be able to do it is if I live stream the entire thing. So I'm on, this is day 3. Day 3, and it's going just swimmingly well, as you can see. You're here before you get working? Oh, poo nice. Glad to hear that your colon is working well. That's something that kids don't take serious enough these days, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just. This is since it's like you have to do a flower shop or something before you go back tomorrow. You plan to get drunk tonight. Didn't see that coming, Robster. So this is kind of what I got going on so far, and I'm gonna have like a wood building, and then hopefully sand or glass ceiling, which there's sand over here. You had a week off, needed to use days for the holidays. Out of all of those days that you had off, Robster, how many of them did you drink? How many of those days off did you say, you know what? I deserve a drink today. I'm going to go open a bottle and not... Okay, well, I promise you they're saying over there something. Oh, right over there is saying. I don't feel like dying yet, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some wheat. I mean, that was going to be my bet. Cracking Kevin. But I didn't want to assume. Because you never know. Meaning you had a party on Wednesday and you got hammered. Well, yeah, Spooderman, that's different. That, my friend, is different. I mean, we're talking Robster here. 5 out of 7. I gotta think. I gotta think, Rob, that those numbers are a little low. It's well deserved. You're off again in 3 weeks' time, headed to London for a few days and friends. So you plan to get drunk then too. So would you say, Robster, that your plans usually, when not working, do your plans usually revolve around alcohol? Well, Spooderman, Rob's young too. Just Rob happens to live in a country where the age for beverage consumption is a little bit lower than what it is in the U.S. If your plans for every moment of not working always involve drinking, it's... Well, you know, that's certainly a possibility. I would say there's something else probably headed in your future that you may have some time off for, like, I don't know, 37 days. You're in the country where the age really doesn't matter. Exactly. And Greg is the expert of new jobs, yes. Greg could say he's going to get a new job, and I'm taking bets on how soon he will be looking for a new job after he gets that job. You just enjoy a few beers. You make use of that. He's kind of got a point, Rob. I don't think it's. I shouldn't have said yes. That's okay. Hey, as long as it doesn't affect your personal life and have you ever been late due to your drinking? Have you ever had to take time off due to your drinking? And yes, we still love you long time, Rob. The tone of this video went completely different than what I had anticipated, which is good because I had anticipated it being awful. So, thank you. We just worry about your liver, Rob, that's all. Because, you know, pilots and alcohol, those shouldn't really go hand in hand. Ooh, what do we got going on here? We got, you smell that? I smell death. You never drink when you're working. That's great. Planes are all autopilot now anyways. You know, for the most part, they really are, except for takeoff and landing. You can get a new liver. Not if you're an alcoholic. They tend to frown upon that if you're an alcoholic, Rob. If they find out that you need a new liver because of how you have been treating your liver, they don't let you get one, really. They'll choose somebody else instead. Last time I knew, Rob worked at Domino's. But they were working him hell hours like crazy. All right, good luck getting the project done, Greg. Whoa, what do we got here? Oh, hey, creeper. You can't reach me. That's too bad. Well, I mean, it's obvious that he wants to be a pilot. They don't pay well unless you work lots, yeah. That's how they keep you. That's how they hook you in, Rob. They say the more you work, the more we'll pay you. Sometimes you just got to take a job just for the money. Some of the jobs that I took, I'm not that proud of. But we won't go into that because this is a family video. You know, I would love to be a pilot too, but I just don't think... I don't know. I think I'm too stupid. There's a lot of switches and stuff that I'd hit the wrong switch. I'd be like, okay, somebody would take the autopilot off and I'd be ready to come down for a landing, and I'd go to like hit the fasten seatbelt signs or something like that, and I'd turn autopilot back on, and we'd invert a 737 or something like that. Passengers wouldn't like that. He just picked up some part-time work at Paperclips again. Is it the same Paperclips that you were at? Because if that's the case, do you have like pictures of somebody in inappropriate things? Is how they keep hiring you back? Because I don't understand that. That doesn't happen here. If I were to quit a job that many times at that place, there's no way I would get hired back 4 times or 3 times. Oh, it's a different one. And I'm assuming that one does not communicate with the other stores. They've hired back yourself. Say, man, that's incredible. They must be really desperate. I mean, you guys, I'm sure, well, I don't know about the other two, but the general manager is your old Easy Tech pod. All right, that is going to wrap it up for day 4, episode 5. I will see you in the next video, which is going to be about 3 seconds after I push F10 to stop recording. Later.